What's shaking bacon? What's everybody getting themselves into on this? What's today? Southern Saturday? You already know we right here at work decided to hop on chopping it with individuals, see what's the talk of the town is going down, the word on the curve, you heard me? We right here at work, slaving away. It's a beautiful day today, so, for those who are out and about, make sure you stay, with your head on point. Be aware of your surroundings and all that. Because you know how it be getting dangerous out there the weekend. Because it is a beautiful day here in Southern California. Seems like the fires are a little bit more controlled now than, the past other days. Still, they're still continuing, right? But it doesn't seem, as bad as, like, the days before. Even though that shit caused all kinds of damages already. All kinds of homes. Even the Lakers coach house, JJ Redick's house, that's fucked up. I called you lame. Dispenser, I'm bipolar. It's all good, my boy. I don't ever trip on like the internet things, the internet stuff. It's all good, carnal. I never let the internet affect me, like that. What's cracking like it, Mr. Pasa? Is definitely up in the casa for the raza. Whoa. 15% contained in my area. Orale, damn. That's still fucking not good. Hey, but at least it's getting better, que no? At least there's progress. I was seeing them dropping, they had a few jets out there and a few, helicopters. So it seems like now they're tackling the problem a little bit more better than the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because I was reading an article, right, and it said that California has the most aircraft, firefighter aircrafts than any other place in the world, right? So I think they said it was like 60 airplanes or some shit like that, right, to combat fire. So hopefully, a ver qué pedo. I was watching the news, and man, it's funny how even the news anchors are so ignorant, right? Because they were dropping like the stuff on the fire, right? And they were like, "Oh, it's not even making a difference. It's not even working." And it's like, motherfucker, do you not see that it's working? Like, how ignorant are you, bro? Some drone hit a firefighter. Yeah, that shit is stupid too, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people, homie? Like, that shit is crazy. Like, who's just trying to fuck it up for them, bro? You see, they're over here trying to save people's houses and shit, people's homes. Hello there. Yeah, I see. And because of I think they wanted to check on the aircraft, right? That so it took it pretty much, it pretty much put that aircraft out of commission, right? Because they have to inspect it to make sure that that everything's all gravy. You know what I mean? Because you don't want next, it fucked up something and then that shit fucking come crashing down and it'll be even worse. So that's just insane, bro. Che vatos pendejos. Like, even if you throwing your drones out there, por lo menos pon un pinche vaso de agua. For you can drop it on the fires too. Fuck it. Attach a water hose to that motherfucker at least. Shit. If the fine, the drone's owner, he is in. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, he is definitely looking at some time and a fine. They're definitely gonna want to execute him. Not literally, but I'm saying like they're gonna make an example out of his ass. That way that shit doesn't happen again. Well, I hope it was worth for whatever he was trying to do. I don't know, get some footage or maybe his moment to shine. Because nowadays, people do crazy shit for attention. So it wouldn't surprise me, either one of those two. Like, damn, bro. Like, what are you gonna do with that footage? Don't you see the news channels? All of them are covering it, my boy. Like, what more footage do you want? The looters are crazy. Oh yeah, but see that's to be expected though. Like whenever there's any type of tragedy, it's expected for the dirtbags of the dirtbags to try to exploit the situation, right? Like to try to fucking get something out of it, right? Going into people's homes, whatever's left of them, or maybe the ones that are evacuated, right? They make it like, oh yeah, easy target, right? For the looters, the criminals, pues. And no, criminals and gangsters are not the same thing. They do things for two completely different reasons. Um, at the donation spot in Santa Ana Park to. Orale, all right, all right, all right. I feel you, I feel you. That's clean. Is that the only location that they're doing that, like the donations at? Or is there like, do they have multiple locations? The other day, on the news when I was watching it, it had said that right now that they weren't receiving any more donations because like they already had like a gang. Supposedly, I don't know. They were probably bluffing too. Nah, they probably meant it because I think some of them people actually live in those areas because they really do seem concerned. Like when they're talking about it, like it really does seem like they are worried. Maybe they have relatives, friends, maybe themselves. So that's crazy, bro. I know you. Oh, hello. A lot of people know me. Santa Anita racetrack. Orale, all right, at the Santa Anita racetrack. It moves from the Rose Bowl to the. Oh, okay, orale, all right, all right. Why is it bigger? ¿Qué pedo? Oh wait, I have been to the Santa Anita fucking racetrack before. What am I talking about? I have been to that shit before. That was at Cleveland. My name is Cleveland Brown, and this is my hometown. That was good. That was good. That's pretty funny. uh, Classic. Oh, what's cracking like it, Derek? Getting ready for work? Damn, my boy on Saturday. That's right, my boy. The grind don't stop. I feel you. What up, fool? What's cracking like it, Tommy? That's fine. Oh, because it's bigger orderly. All right. Yeah, I've been to that place before. I only been to it once though. It's right where there's a mall, no, like a shopping center mall. There's a Dave and Buster's and a fucking and Ken chingado más que sabe right there. What's good tonight? Oh, you already know my boy. Same thing, different day. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that when I was like Cleveland. That's funny. Oh, that's nasty. That was funny. Except when they have him explain shit, right? Like where it's like a kind of like a pretty long sentence, right? Because then it's like it feels like it's a drag because how slow he talks. Yeah, it's right next to the Santa Anita. All right, all right, yeah, I've been to that one before. Yeah, that shit is pretty big, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that shit's pretty huge. And even right there, the area está toda madre, bro. Like, ay, way. I was like, oh, they're gonna fucking think I'm a fucking thief. I definitely stood out. Yeah, right there, they had pinche casazones, mira, pinches mansions. I was like, ah, vergas. Fucking doors bigger than the house. Like, even the airs, felt better over there. Saludos, Shadow. I send mine. Hope you and your family. Hey, likewise, carnal. Para el sinaloense. What's good? Yeah, but that shit is clean, though. So, yeah, that area is definitely bigger than the Rose Bowl. Damn, so if they needed a bigger stadium, then that means a lot of people must be donating. Then that's good, bro. That is going good for them, you know. Because I was seeing a gang of houses have been destroyed, bro. A gang, whole fucking neighborhoods, bro, have been wiped out. Cars and everything, homie. You know, and I was tripping out on this one earlier today. Um, they were talking about that they have private firefighters, bro, like private firefighter companies that people could I guess rent, right? But they're kind of expensive. But they were on this mansion, right? And there were several of them vatos, and they were waiting for the fire to get close, you know, to the mansion, and then they were gonna start, you know, putting in work, I guess, right? And I was like, what? There's private firefighters? Ah, vergas. What else? What else is the rich privileged to that we don't know about? They have their own special fucking firefighters with robots. Puro pedo. Nah, they don't have robots, but I wouldn't be surprised if they put out a fucking robot that fights fires. Like, yeah, that seems about right. Of course, they would have this. Why wouldn't they? What's crazy is that there was a lot of supplies there. Then the other small donations in. Orale, okay, so yeah, they're probably, you know, probably because the word is starting to travel more, right? Because I know that they're talking about it, you know, in different, not only in news, you know, but like in, you know, sports, radio, social media. Hey, dog, have you got OF? I shaved over. The rich probably have personal superheroes to save. They have androids? Nah, but they do. They have their own special firefighters that are expensive. So I guess that guy must have fucking, you know, paid out of his pocket, right? To have them be at his pad and, you know, I guess taking care of it. Makes you wonder why the rest of the people didn't do that, right? Because well, they were mansions, so I'm assuming these people have money, right? So, shit, and they better hope that they had insurance. Because if not, they fucked. Because I was seeing a lot of celebrities lost their homes, bro. It was like a mean ass list of celebrities, like Rosie O'Donnell and fucking JJ Redick and Paris Hilton and fucking Ken Chingados Más Sabe. I was like, vergas. Like that? What the fuck? They're all neighbors? They all live together? They all attend P. Diddy's parties? That's the motherfucker's house who needed to burn. P. Diddy's house needed to burn. I mean, we're going to talk about houses burning. Shit, it should have been one of them. But obviously his house wouldn't have caught on fire because of all the baby oil and lube. It just wasn't going to happen. See, he's smart because he has all that lubricant, so if the fire would try to get on his house, it would just slide right off. It was a joke. I know that's not how lube works. It's actually flammable, but I wouldn't doubt that people actually think that that's how it works, though. Somebody that I know, his two brothers stayed behind the pad of the fire. Oh, the pad to fight the fire? They did, so. Oh, shit. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, they could have died, bro, because they're risking their lives. You know, it's not so much like you being down there and you seeing the fire, right, and you trying to combat it, right, but so much about, you know, the fire making its way around and trapping you, right? Like there's nowhere to go because, like, you know, you're completely surrounded in fire and then you're fucked, right? Because then you have nowhere to run to and then you end up stuck and then, you know, it slowly starts getting closer. Must be a horrible way to die. So yeah, risking a lot. Hey, but that shows, you know, the hardened humans, bro, that, you know, they're willing to risk their lives to protect other people's, you know, that they don't even know, you know, property, right? I'm telling you, bro, there's a lot of good people out there. You know, people are not all as, you know, bad as, you know, everybody makes it seem like they are. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of pieces of shit out there, right? But you have a lot of good people, too. You know, the world is not fucking hopeless. It's just that, you know, the only thing that gets ever highlighted is always the negative, bro. That's why people always think that the world is more negative than positive because, I mean, negativity sells, bro. So it's the only thing that always gets highlighted. But you have a lot of good, acts and deeds and good people that are always, doing good deeds on a day to day. But nobody covers it because nobody cares for that kind of stuff. It's not entertaining to them. They're wanting to see some kind of drama action. You know, because I'm assuming they, feel that they have moral standpoints already, right? So that's not something that they're, so interested in looking into, right? Um, but something different than their norm, right, is more appealing, right? Because catches their curiosity. That's crazy. I know when I was watching the news, one of the news guys, he was grabbing the water hose and he was fucking right there shooting at the fire, like, no mames, way. Now, how much they pay you for that? Shit, I'm assuming a lot of money for them to be out there in the fucking actual fire. Shit, they must get paid some guap, bro. Because they're putting their lives at risk. Even the ones that go cover, like, the wars in, like, fucking the Middle East and shit, and they're, like, trying to report when bombs are falling in the sky and shit, like, fucking, eh. Like, damn, my boy, how much they pay you? Must have been a lot. To put yourself in that type of scenario. They're fucking terrified, like, damn it, anything just to cover a story, huh? Put people's lives at risk. Fucking, eh. Pero también esos güeyes también, por pendejos que van. Volunteer. Anything for the bacon, no? Like, yes, this story will elevate my career. Then they go. And it's like, okay, what happens when you die, stupid? Pero I guess. It's crazy. I seen that what you call it? I was gonna do a reaction to I seen that Swifty Blue and Cholo Juan and Compa Raider, I think it is. They dropped the diss track towards Hater World. I was like, what the hell? I haven't heard the song yet, right? It just popped out on my on the algorithm. I was like, shit, I didn't even know that full Compa Raider rapped. I didn't. I was like, oh shit, he raps. What a trip. Being from the Valle myself too, right? So I didn't know he rapped. Well, I don't know if he actually rapped or if it was just for that one track or whatever, right? I didn't even know that they had beef, to be honest with you. But then again, so many diss tracks with everybody nowadays, right? I was like, oh no. Seems like it's them against the world, no? Not the Hater World, but I mean in general. What do you think about Haters World says Chicano rappers are crybabies? It's not so much that they're crybabies, is that if you critique them, they do tend to complain, right? Compared to like, other people that criticize, like, let's say brother rappers, right? You don't ever hear them, I guess, complain about it, right? Or pay attention to it, right? But with, Chicano rappers, they tend to get offended more faster and like easier and complain about it, right? And want to strike your channels and stuff like that. Because I had dealt with that type of shit too myself, right? Where it's like I give my opinion, right? And they don't like my opinion, and it's like, well, it's just my opinion, my boy. You know what I mean? Like nobody's saying that that your music actually sucks. I'm just saying that it's not for me. Like I wasn't digging it. Because obviously people are digging it because it has all those views and you have all that support. So I mean, there's a fan base for it, right? Just not mine. It's just not my kind of rola. You know what I mean? But people can't understand that, bro. They don't understand that. You know what I mean? They think just because you're saying that something is not like that you're just not interested in it, right? They feel like you're saying like it sucks, and it's like, nah, it's just not for me. Because obviously it doesn't suck. Because I mean, people fuck with you and they support you, and you have a fan base. So obviously, they like your music. So I can't say it sucks if they like it, right? I'm just saying, in my personal opinion, it's just not, it's not my cup of tea, though. You know what I mean? It's like people could like and dislike songs. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't like every Tupac song, and I'm pretty sure everybody out there doesn't like every fucking Tupac or Biggie or Eazy-E song, right? There's gonna be some that you don't like, because not because they suck, right? Because you like some of their other music, right? It's just that those tracks ain't for you. Same right here, you know. But yeah, they do tend to like whine about it, reach out and whine. So in that, I will say that that is true because, like I said, since I do, the reactions, I have gotten, several times, that kind of shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck. Shit, on my reps, I get some people telling me that they're good, and some I get, yeah, you suck, you're whack, hey, give up. And I don't ever get offended, bro. I don't ever delete those comments or be like, fuck you or nothing. Bro, those people are entitled to feel however the fuck they want. If they think it sucks, they're entitled to say and think that it sucks, bro. Like, imagine me thinking that, like, to think that, like, nobody could critique me or fucking, or say that, that they don't feel the music, bro. That's fucking stupid. People are entitled to see and feel however they choose. It's ignorant to see it the other way. How is Chicano beef helping uplift the raza? Nah, well, Chicano rap is not. But see, here's the thing though. Like when it comes to Chicano rap beef, those individuals are not saying that they're actually for the raza. See, there's a difference when people say that they're for the raza and then they're insulting, right? Compared to, well, these individuals never say that they're actually, for the raza, or that they're actually here to uplift our people. You know what I mean? It only becomes an issue when you're saying those things and you're not doing those things, right? But I can't hold that against them if they never said that. If that's not their objective or goal, then therefore I can't say that they're liars or you know what I mean? Would you collab with Dropout Norteños? No, I wouldn't. When I first started YouTube, I did interview Gunner, right? But that's when I didn't know why. I'm pretty sure not only me, but everybody else on YouTube didn't know his status, right? Because this was, the beginning of YouTube. So, people weren't aware of people's backgrounds. It wasn't until, and because he lied too, right? He said he was good when he wasn't. I ended up getting shot the paperwork later on in an email, right? And it's like, then I took that video down because, I'm like, bro, what the fuck, Like, why would you lie and say you were good when you're not? Like, that's just a trip. and it's not. I didn't take it down because he's a dropout, right? It's more in the sense that why'd you lie? You know what I mean? Like, I could give a fuck less about all that gangster, shit on the internet, right? Because it's just the internet. You can't be gangster on here. So all those topics are irrelevant. But it's like, it's the fact of lying, though. Like, because that video was, one of my best videos. One of the videos that was getting me all kinds of subscribers and viewers and everything like that. But I was like, nah, fuck that. I ain't trying to get subscribers this way. Not with lies, at least. You know what I mean? I'm just not down with that. But I know why he does it with Southerners more than Northerners, because as a Southerner, we can't gain that information about his background. Because why would a Southerner be asking for paperwork on a Northerner, right? Like, how would you even be able to obtain that kind of stuff? You know what I mean? You can't just like go and ask these individuals for it, right? Like, because it's like, you're a Southerner. Why are you meddling in their politics? Why are you diving into their politics? Why are you looking into their politics? Why are you trying to clean up their backyards? That's not your politics. You feel me? So it's like, why would a Southerner be doing that? That's the reason why he, chooses to, mess more with the South or want to collab more with the South, because he knows that they can't get that information, while Northerners could, right? Northerners, paperwork floats around because they're all Northerners. But with Southerners, you just can't get that information. That's why he tends to, ride more with Southerners, because he knows these fools can't get that info. Because not like you could just call any Northerner and be like, hey, what's up? He knows how to play the game, bro. He knows what he's doing. It just so happens that some guy from Fresno happened to watch my channel, and he shot it to me, He's like, hey, I, just thought you may want to know, this. Like, oh, shit. And I didn't ask for it or nothing. I just shot it, I was just like, oh, shit, what the fuck? And I'm just like, bro, why the fuck would you lie, bro? Because that's the first question I asked. And it's not because, like, trying to stay face for the internet, because, like I said, I could give a fuck less about the internet. But it was more like, that doesn't line up with my views, right? Because I feel like, to me at least, like you should own up to your decisions, your choices in life, right? Because nobody forces you to do nothing you don't want to do. Nobody, forces you to go. Nobody forced you to do nothing, right? So when you get caught, why try to point the finger at somebody else? Like, nah, bro, nobody forced you to do not a damn thing, bro. You wanted to participate willingly. So now that you get caught, why the fuck are you trying to point fingers? That to me just is not right, right? Like, own up, man up to your own choices that you decided to make in this life, in this world. Because nobody forced you. It was all gravy, when you weren't locked up. It was all gravy to be out there, So, in my personal opinion, in my personal views, that's just the reason why I don't fuck with that. You know what I mean? It's more about the moral standpoint of things. So it's like, why the fuck, and another one is lying. Like, why the fuck would you lie, bro? Like, that shit is stupid, bro. There's no need for that shit. Like, what the fuck? What if Watson says he's not for the woods and he'll do anything for his wife? But he said that he was like the main shot caller of the woods and shit like that. No, has Haider. Hey. El, food for less aquí en Boyle Heights tienen tacos de. Órale! In Boyle Heights? Where the CVS is at? Where the fucking, ¿cómo se llama ese pinche lugar? El, Hong Kong Express? The Chinese food? What's your opinion on the celebrity boxing guy, Mikey? Well, you know what? I don't know nothing about the individual. I don't know. I just know that he has that Chicano 2 channel, but I don't know, I don't know anything about him. Um, I really because the thing with me is I really don't watch any street individuals' content. Like, when I watch, what I watch on YouTube is different. It's like educational shit. It's fucking, human behavior, science, sports. I don't watch no prison channels or no gangster street channels. It just doesn't catch my attention, bro. Lived this my whole entire life. It's like, they're not gonna be talking about something that I really don't know, right? So I really don't care for it. You know what I mean? Like, I like watching about, other stuff, educational stuff. So, like, with all those, Yarda channels, whatever, I'm like way behind. It's always my subscribers that put me up on game. That's the reason I know as much as I know. Um, Simon, bro, órale, all right. That's the his ability to think. Serio, what do you think about those fire? Natural or man-made? I would think that they were probably man-made. You know what I mean? Um, Now, not to say that 100%, right? But I feel like they were. The only reason why I feel like they were, man-made is just because of the areas, right? Like, the neighborhoods that it attacked, right? People with money, high celebrity status, right? And I know how a lot of people feel about those type of individuals, right? So I could feel like, this was some kind of fucking, you know move out of spite or political, for who knows, it's crazy. Have you heard of Little Rascal from 18th Street? Smiley Drive. Is he the one that sings that rap song Demons? Yeah, I heard that Rola. I just don't see the, like, why everybody was like the fascination with him. I'm just like, interesting. Like, is it the rap song, or what? Or is I get it because of what he's talking about, but it's like, I don't understand how that's, something so. It's actually quite a burn, actually. Can you see the fire from where you're at? No. On when was it, on Thursday or Wednesday? I was able to see it, but now I'm not able to see it no more. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they must have it, somewhat contained. Because before you were able to see that shit, but now you can't see that shit no more. Uh, Carlos has his lunch truck to in Boyle Heights by the old Sears. They got some bomb. Todos. Tortas son. Orale, all right, I know where that's at. Yeah, right there on Soto and 8th. Yeah, I feel you. Casi por donde está el pinche Chase Bank and all that shit. Damn, that actually sounds good, man. Hey, okay, you're putting me up on game. I didn't know about that one. I probably will hit that one. People who don't live in California are amazed by all the stuff. I know it's crazy though. Like, I really don't see the fascination with California. Is it because there's just like a lot of stuff you don't hear? I get it that in other parts of like the United States, there's not really much going on in the towns where they're at, right? Um, but it's really not as glamorous as people make it seem that it is, right? Well, at least maybe it was because we live here, probably. That's why we. But I think that that's dumb though, because I do see some people that are from California that think that just because they're from California that they're the shit or that they're better than other people, and it's like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Just because you're from the state, bro, stop, relax, get off your high horse. And that's me. I'm from California, bro. But come on now, bro, it's just a fucking state. Relax. Like, look at this guy over here. Get off your high horse, my guy. You know, it's just a fucking state. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Yes, I have pride in the areas that I come from, but let's be fucking real here. You know what I mean? I live in the real world. Supposedly he's no good. Who? The guy, Rascal? The demon guy? I wouldn't be surprised. So many people fall off. Because it's not like that anywhere else. Nah, like there's some other places that, you know, like Chicago, Texas, Colorado, Washington, or Oregon, whatever, that it's, you know, not as bad, right? But you do get it, you know, kind of chaotic and shit like that, right? Maybe not to the extreme, right? Pero todavía, you know, nonetheless, you know, because I know, you know, they got these motherfuckers everywhere, and you can lose your life anywhere, and está cabrón. La lonchera se les come a las 2 p.m. Grande está en lengua. Órale, according to Young Dopey. Oh yeah, and I believe him. Young Dopey's very credible. Very credible. You know, I know of him. I know of his name from the streets, not from the music or nothing like that. And that guy is legit, legit. So, you know, I know he doesn't play around, and I know that he really is one of those guys that's really about the business. You know, his street reputation is pretty solid. You know what I mean? His name does hold, you know, some form of weight to it. So he's not just one of those guys that just is all talk and all that, you know? Like the pictures of the different people in gangs. Google if look up like birria. Órale, no, y sí, me encanta la birria. Órale, yeah, birria, and yeah, you know, it's like mostly you see all the taco trucks are mostly the same, pero for it to be like de birria, like damn, bro. Because así como me gustan los pinches tacos dorados de birria, con el consomé, oh, la papá. Like, if you look up Norte, you will see different people from barrios. Órale, I feel you. In California? Oh, shit. I know that norteños do have a gang of neighborhoods también. You know, I know that they have like a lot of barrios. Not as many as the sur, obviously, but I know that they have like un chingo de barrios también, you know. I've actually covered some of them in my channel, right? Some of the individuals have actually reached out to me and you know, shot me information and stuff like that and pictures, and I actually did a video about it, right? Um, you know, because it was a trip that they even reached out. You know, I was like, oh shit, what a trip. You know, even some norteño rappers have reached out to me, and we have had conversations. You know, the norteño rappers that are making music still now, they have reached out and, you know, and have said, you know, say they support my channel and stuff like that. I've actually made a video talking about that, right, and showing it and stuff like that, right. Obviously, I told them that I was going to do that, right. Just to show that, you know, you could breach gaps, that it's not like this impossible fucking obstacle that can't be done, you know. You just gotta come right, bro. You just gotta come right, homie. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta be, you just gotta come right and come with respect, show everybody respect, bro, and you know what I mean. And that's all it literally takes, bro. Not thinking that you're better than the next man, homie. Just because in all true reality, you're not. We're all humans, bro. You know what I mean? What can make you bleed can make the next person bleed as well. You're no better than the next man. You need food and water, so do they. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.